Okay, we're gonna just go, I guess. Is this correct? I think it all is fine. Surely. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do... I was gonna do some... Oops, I did not mean to do that. I guess it's up to Ink. Whatever. I was gonna do some Resident Evil, but I don't feel like Resident Evil. I don't know how else to describe it. And like, I've got a project going on in the background at the minute that is taking a lot of my attention, which is why if I do Resident Evil, it means I'm gonna have to edit that as well as doing this project, which... That's a lot. That's a lot. It's too many things, actually. Like that, and the fact that... I don't know. I enjoy doing these as well, which is kind of why. I'm fine with doing this. So... That was weird. I think we want to start in Dark Souls 1 because that's the one that we're going to most likely die in. That's not what I wanted. There's so many times, like, I've started in DS3, because like, on paper you would assume DS3 is going to be the hardest one, right? Like if Gundyr is like replaced with Gale and you have to fight Gale at the start. But even when I've had to fight Gale, I've been fine, I think, because there's scaling. Whereas like this one, I think there is technically scaling, but it doesn't really feel like it. And also this is way more jank. And there's so many things that this can be. Yeah, like Nito's just a reset, I think. I'm gonna try and see if I can just do it this way. Maybe we just try and get him in melee. What was that grab? I don't have a heal, really. Maybe Nito, we just fight him in this arena then. So I guess he's not a reset. But yeah, like there's so much jank in this game, man. It's kind of sketchy. Surely it's fine. I think if we are gonna start in Dark Souls 1 first, we should probably do the whole run. Well, not the whole run, obviously, but like... getting all of the shortcuts and stuff. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of annoying because I need to get past him, but I can't. There we go. I guess there's still a possibility that... Oh. DS3 could be bad. But there are just so many variables in DS1 that are like a huge problem. There are still bosses that you don't really want to see in that starting area, like Ceaseless Discharge is kind of sketchy because he's too big. Manus. I mean, if you get Manus in there, it's just like automatically reset, I think. I went past the item. Artorias as well. We got another Taurus demon situation here where, like, this guy is aggroed to us already. So I guess I'll deal with that. Did you need to rest? Oh, I did rest already. Good job, me. Just very unfortunate because, like... I mean, it's not a problem with the game, because... obviously, they only spawn certain enemies in areas, and the enemies are kind of made for the areas, so if you spawn, like, a gigantic enemy into, like, a closed room, it's obviously going to be bad, and that's not really the game's fault. It's just a fact with the randomizer is that you are going to get some fucked up spawns, I think. We're getting nothing here, by the way. Again, if I don't say it, just assume we didn't get anything good. Gale's great sword to DS3 isn't bad, though. Yeah, so like that guy, for example, right? Pretty bad. Also, if this guy does pest threads, that's going to be pretty bad as well. I didn't hear him do it. But yeah, like, anywhere in Undeadburg, if that guy gets spawned in, then... actually nothing you can do unless you have a bow, really. You're just gonna get hit through the walls constantly. So... it's the bit that I was kind of debating whether or not to do this bit now. Because it is kind of a waste if we do all this and then just go into DS3 and then die. But I was debating whether or not to go through this area and then... basically get to the cave, I think, is what I want to do. I'd pick up all of these items, go through Valley of Drakes, deal with whatever the dragon is, and then get to the cave, and then swap over to DS3 was going to be my plan. Oh, is this guy going to be aggroed? I guess not. Here's a soul in DS3 right there. Thank God those don't have hitboxes, man. That would be insane if that was the case. It's actually... well, like, all of them are good games, but, like... to say how old this game is... I mean... Soul of a Giant DS2. There's obviously jank towards it, with it, right? Well, God, it feels good to play the game. Like, they really just killed it. Yeah, so, like, Sanctuary Guardian is probably the best thing that we can get here. The only thing, like, the plus side of waiting is that you're probably gonna pick up items or souls in the other games. And then you can level up health, and then, you know, if you do get tagged here or whatever. See, like, that was crazy. If you do get tagged, then you have more of a chance of surviving. Should I just run back there? I don't know why I stayed on the bridge. Whoops. Nothing really good there. And then enemy-wise, Snake Guy and... This guy could be a problem. I do kind of want the item, but... How much damage is that doing? Okay. Kind of wasting all of my heals here, really. I'm kind of curious as to who this guy is. Yeah, like 6 heals here isn't great. If we can pick up one more humanity, then we'll be fine, because then I can go to Andre and then Kindle. And then... Oh. This is like kind of the same guy. Yeah, it's a really awkward spot to fight him in. Actually, this is not better, to be honest. I kind of want to get behind him, but... Oh, I just... the terrain here is so awkward, man. Come on, man. Okay, you know what? I think we wait on that. It's so awkward to get behind him when he's on that fucking ledge. Okay, so... Now we do... DS3, I guess. Because, I mean, even, like... I mean, I guess there are bosses here that would be really bad. Phase 2 Gale would be pretty bad. Phase 1 Frida would be bad, I guess. Demon Princes could be bad.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we did connect. Is that Black Flame? God, I wish you could fucking see it, man. I mean, if it is, we should go with it. How many black firebombs do you get? Doesn't even say. That is, like, one thing that I don't like about the UI. Which I guess is not really a problem again. Well, it kind of is. In the base game. It would be nice to have, like, a little number displayed next to it to see how much it is. Okay, it is Black Flame. So, I mean... really couldn't have asked for a better thing than that, to be honest. And how much is this whip doing? Oh, did it have bleed on it right there? Okay. I mean, Black Flame... I don't know how much FP this is gonna take, but... I feel like that's manageable. That's what, like... 4, maybe 5 casts. And then we have a Mimic here. Is that Mimic gonna get up? Okay. Take that. Right, nice scale. Not what I wanted to do. Oh god, this could be anything then. Oh, okay. Please stop this. Stop that. Stop fucking just spamming it, man. Just gonna... I'm not gonna get that item over there, I don't think. Oh. Bit of lag. I will rest there. Yeah, like, Black Flame is really good. I don't know why I'm getting so much lag. Wonder if Black Flame has the... like, same effects on the Pus of Mans as regular, like, flames do. I don't think I've ever tested. What? How did that miss, man? I'm not a huge fan of the whip. It's quite a scary enemy combination. Ooh. Okay, that does nothing. Did he fall off? I think he did. Surely worth it for a soul. Would be cool to include Elden Ring in this, but then... I do think it would be such a pain in the ass to do. Okay, which one of you guys are gonna aggro? Nobody? Okay, huge. There's the sword. What? This whip is definitely interesting. I don't think you can backstab with a whip, right? Okay. Or at least you can't in Elden Ring, but I don't know if you can in this game. And I looked at the description, because I got the magic clutch ring in DS2 in our, like, practice the other day. And it didn't say that it lowers defense, and I couldn't see anywhere that it did. So I don't know whether that's just, like, a thing in the later games, or whether it does do that in the early games, but just doesn't say. Pretty good weapon right there. Honestly, we've got, like, a pretty good selection. Oh. I just don't really know what the... I would assume this is a lot of int. 18. Actually, that's only, like, 5 levels away. And this is what? Probably, like, close to the same. Wow, we've really got, like, both ends of the spectrum. Either, like, giant sword or... tiny little shitty dagger. Nothing so far, man. We did miss a couple of items back there, but I don't really feel like dealing with a Black Knight and whatever that guy was back there. Big, like, bowl man. But I don't have a lot of health. I could always go back and do that. But we actually have, like, some meaningful HP. Okay, so we already got the coiled sword, which is nice. Which means we have 6k to either level up or to buy stuff with. Surely Lord Vessel is gonna be in here. Dragon Talon, Skeleton Lord Soul, Soul of Smo. And then basically nothing else. Okay. I'll say I'm gonna grab like 5 of these. I'm gonna grab Soul of Smo. I'm gonna grab this. I'm not going to reallocate Flask because I think Black Flame is, like, our main damage dealer right now. I guess it might have been more beneficial just to, like, level up until I can use a better weapon, but... I do have the souls, I guess I could have... I don't know. Could have maybe done that. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me doing that right now, actually, but... well, other than laziness. Complete, unadulterated laziness. Okay, so it might be a headbanging guy. And then I actually can't see who that is, and then... those haven't rendered in either. That doesn't look that bad, though, from what I can see. That looks worse, but also not terrible. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, it's this guy. I should go back and level up, man. Just couldn't remember if... Whoa, that was weird. If these souls can be anything or not, man. I'm just gonna sell it though. Is this one of the games where I can test the... Okay, that's not a bad moveset. I'm happy with that. Do I have anything to buff it with so I can test if it can be buffed? Nope. So I need... So 19 would be 14, I guess. So 2 strength, 1 dex. Actually, it depends on if it rounds up or down. I'll just round up just to be safe. And then more vigor, I guess. Okay. I guess I'll swap. The amount of times I've accidentally toggled that thing on because I've pressed right to go right and it hasn't done it. I think I do it every single time I go in that specific bit. Okay, and then we copy and paste this. Might wait a million years for this to load. What's going on? Hello? Okay, there it goes. And then... Get the fucking... I hate this Discord fucking overlay thing that comes on. Okay. The Discord, like, gaming overlay coming onto, like, the console is so annoying because it covers up all of the text and I can't see if it's correct or not. Yes, surely all of those are worth it. That is crazy. Oh god, that bone wheel behind me, man. I did not check to see what we had, and I don't know if we picked up a weapon yet or not. That's not happening. Man, that's pretty good. Yes, there's nothing in those items that I really care about. Cleric. Like, Mace is pretty good. I don't know how many souls that's gonna be. And Sacred Oath is obviously very good. I mean, I'm not gonna be able to use it. But... out of those, I think it's that. Oh, and just absolute garbage. Unless this is lingering, I guess. I mean, that could also be fine. That could also be fine. I have a really itchy nose for some reason. I'm gonna go for this and hope that it's lingering, maybe. I feel like that was the right call. Nice. I think that still works with miracles. My brain just could not process that for a second, and I had no idea what that was. It was just so many words. Mace is not a bad starting weapon either. I guess that's the only thing about doing that amount of DS1 at the start, is that if you do get a Firekeeper soul, you can't level up your heal, I guess.